Hey guys, how's it going? We're out here with 13 Outdoors, and today we're going to do just a quick video on some of the things that I got from my wife for Christmas this year. She knows me, definitely. So I'll get a drink of water real quick. Just got home from dropping the last few gifts off to my youngest grandson and to my daughter. She made my wife this really cool embroidered sweatshirt, and she did it all by hand. So I knew she was hurting, so we found her a nice sewing machine. It was brand new. A girl's grandmother had just passed away, and feel bad for the girl's grandmother, but we benefited on it. So my daughter will be making more fun things for us as well. So I'll show you real quick what we all got here, or what I got, I should say. My wife doesn't, she's just kind of getting into my hunting habit. And so far we've gotten 3 deer this year, 2 doe and a young buck. But I'm still on a mission. I've got 2 with my crossbow, 1 with my compound, and I'm working on trying to get 1 with my hybrid recurve. Excuse me, I just ate, so I got the hiccups a little bit. But what she got me was a 48 long by 48 inch stretch game bags. Now, I have some of these, and I've done like some deer hams and stuff and hung them in the garage in these, kind of protect them from any pest or any flies or anything flying around. So I think, I don't want to say exactly where she got it, but I think she got them at Academy. I'm pretty sure that's where she got them from. Now, I have some of these, like I said, I've used them in the past, but again, she didn't know, but I appreciate it. These are really good to use, and if I ever do have a deer that is too big, I'd keep these out in the truck just in case I have to quarter it out instead of being able to carry it or drag it out. So put that down. The second thing I got is something that I've been wanting for a while. It's the, I think it's Jager Pack 7-piece butchering set for game processing. Now this thing, I was going to get myself one after the season because I knew that I wanted one, and I was hoping to get one on sale, but she said she got the really good deal. She wasn't for sure, but she knew that I wanted some more knives for butchering, because the ones I've literally had them since I started hunting. So I don't know, 16, 17 years now, and they're still great. I keep them sharp and everything, but there's a little bit more advanced set. Now it's got 7 pieces. It's got a 3.7 inch gutting knife, 4-inch drop point skinner, a 5-inch boning and filleting knife, a rib cage spreader. I don't think I'll ever use those. Those kind of, every time I hear it, yeah, it creeps me out. So a 5-inch wood and bone saw, 2 sage sharpener, and some game cleaning gloves. Use them if you want to. I got this weird thing where I have to touch stuff, and even when it's bloody and gross and stuff, I'd rather touch it with my hands and take a chance of cutting myself. So first of all, it comes in this really nice, this is from Outdoor Edge too, I should have said. Comes in this nice case. Open that up. And again, the gloves. The sharpener is a basic coarse carbide and a fine ceramic. Basically, you find these at kitchen stores. It is pretty stable, and it does have grippers on the bottom, so it's not going to mess up. And I like the grip on the piece there for it. I've got sharpeners all over the place, but I might use these in a pinch if I'm working on stuff and trying to get stuff done. The bone saw, double-edged teeth on it. It's got a really nice grip. I like how it is. It fits pretty good in my hand. I do have a hacksaw that is just dedicated to deer and hunting and stuff, but I'm definitely going to use this. Pop that back in there. The rib spreaders, I'm just going to show these in case you're looking to get one. Like I said, I don't use them because they're kind of weird, but put it in there, pop them open. I would rather just use my saw and cut it open and just go that way, but to each their own. I'm not going to boo you for doing whatever works for you better. So pop that back in. This, and I'll just tell you out of the box, this gut hook. This thing is amazingly sharp. I barely ran my hand against it, and put a nice little, not a deep slice, but cut the first layer of skin with it. So this is nice. I think I could also use this for going up the legs, kind of start to skin. Again, these grips and the thumb. I can't ever remember what that's called. Somebody in the comment, I'm sure they'll tell me what it is. But I really like that. The skinning knife, drop point. I really like this. I'd like something a little bit beefier on this edge. The one that I've got is a lot thicker, and I can really run down on this. But again, I haven't tried this yet, so I'll try it next time. Hopefully I get one more deer. I'm on the quest to get one more deer before the end of the year. Pop that back in place, and then the boning knife. It is pretty flexible. That's one thing you really want in a boning knife. It's light too. I just bought a new boning knife not too long ago, but this is cool. When I opened this up, my wife was just kind of sitting there waiting for me to respond, and I was over the moon about it. So good job, honey. Pop this back up. And set this to the side as well. Michter's. Good stuff. The next thing I got was an SOG adventure kit, one of the pro adventure kits. It comes with one of the folding shovels, a hatchet, knife, and a chainsaw. So, pocket chainsaw, they call it. So, the thing, well, we'll go through it first. I really like SOG. They're great. I don't know if it's SOG or SOG. I just call it SOG, whatever. So, I already have one of the SOG folding shovels, but I have the one with the metal handle. This one actually has a plastic handle. Now, will it stand up? I do not know. I haven't tried it yet, but the way I look at it, I haven't watched any other videos. I like how that kind of clicks into place so you know it's locked in. The way it's engineered and designed with the crisscross, I got a feeling it's really going to hold up. The sawtooth is pretty much, you're not going to do a whole lot with it. The little hex keys, bottle opener. But I know you could take and sharpen this up a little bit. But as far as sturdiness goes, it's pretty good design. I mean, this isn't your everyday, big time shoveling your way out of crap. But for going camping, foxholes, cat holes, and just your everyday kind of use for having it in your camp gear, it's pretty good. I like it. And it's lightweight too. The metal ones are a little bit heavier. This doesn't even feel like it weighs 2 pounds. So again, we might do a review, go out and actually use some of this stuff and see how it holds up. But again, belt loop on there, so you can take it with you. This is going to go in the truck for sure. The pocket chainsaw. I'm not going to take this all out. You guys know what they are. It's got the pretty decent sized teeth on here. The handles on it are nice, and what it is attached to or gripped onto feels really good quality as well. If you buy the little ones that look like braided wire, the first time they bunch up, they're crap. I've used one of these before, and they really seem to hold up good. Now, sharpening it, that might be a little trick. How you're going to hold it in place to sharpen it. But with this, I guarantee it's going to be a good quality. And again, has the little belt loop on it and stuff. So let's put that back in there. And again, I didn't ask her how much this was. I didn't even look it up or anything. Not worried about a Christmas gift. So I just kind of go with it. I don't always say, oh, you should have waited till after the season. I love Christmas for what it means. I hate Christmas for I dislike Christmas for all the extra stuff that goes on. So that's my disclaimer. All right. This is the hatchet. Now this thing, I like the cover. Yep, you can slide it on your belt loop if you want to. The cover is actually pretty heavy duty. It's got like harder, flexible plastic on the inside and a mesh on the outside. Now, I went out and actually chopped into a stump outside. Not a stump, but a cut piece of wood out there, piece of cherry, and it went through it like butter with minimal effort. The design of it's kind of different. I've never seen where it's been like this before. It's got some little heft to it for its size and everything. The only thing that I do not like about this is the handle. Even though it's got the grooves, the choil, I think that's what that groove part is called. If I'm wrong, please correct me. I'm sure somebody will. It's fine. I have thick skin. But it's so slick, even with those grooves in there. So it's nice that it does have a lanyard hole in here, because I would definitely tie a nice lanyard on here so I could, have a wrist guard. So if I was using it, it did not slip out of my hand. But other than that, I'm sure with some leather gloves on it might be a little bit grippier. But I mean, it's so slick, but super cool. Let's pop this back in here real quick, and then we'll go to my favorite part in here, the knife. I love these. These pouches are cool. Belt loop on here. I don't carry these a whole lot camping, of course. And it's got the little tight groove in there with the plastic, so it does actually hold in place. It's a pretty nice case. Obviously, it's not anything super awesome, but they're sturdy. The knife overall, it's one solid piece, full tang, I guess you call it. It does have a lanyard hold, which I would put that in there. Nice thumb choil, I guess. Again, grip, not great. And my hands are clean, so I'm not really sliding all over the place. But out of the package, these things are incredibly, incredibly sharp. I love the design of this. I am going to go take it out and try to baton some stuff with it. Again, like I said, I will make a video with it. It would be nice if that kind of hole in the side there, I guess it's kind of not like a finger hole, but kind of a place to place it. I wish it was a little bit deeper back. Might cut myself, just in case, but it's fine. But overall, again, made in China. Not sure exactly what kind of steel this is in here, but everything else that I have from SOG or SOG has been good. I've had it for years and stuff, and I think this will be just as fine. Like I said, am I going to carry this all the time? No, because I carry pocket knives most of the time. But for camping, I'm going to definitely take this whole kit out, and maybe we'll do some stuff in the backyard with it. So that are the 3 gifts that I got. Overall, if you guys have had any of these between the butchering kit and the outdoor adventure kit, leave it in the comments what you think about it. Maybe give me some tips of some yays or nays that you've had with this, whether good or bad. Overall, though, I really like it, and I appreciate my wife she always says it's hard to buy for me, but I fish, I hunt, I cook, and I have a bourbon thing. I don't drink a lot, but we have a good collection. And oh yeah, also got this bottle of Four Roses small batch. Very good. Nice to drink and easy. It is 90 proof. I really like this. If you ever get a chance to go down to Frankfort, Lawrenceburg, Kentucky, Four Roses overall is her favorite. My favorite is Wild Turkey. I love going down there, and I didn't wear the Wild Turkey t-shirt just to think about that. I just put it on this morning. Wild Turkey overall is my favorite. 3 or 4 days a week, Jimmy Russell will be in there, backtracking to Four Roses. Very elegant, the people are super nice, very knowledgeable. If you take one of the classes, sometimes they're free. I think me and my buddy paid $10 to sit in a class. You have 4 or 5 samples, and then they give you a really cool Four Roses glass along with the classes. Now you can do the full tour, and you can do some bigger classes, but just the base class is a lot of fun. So, and from where I live, right out of St. Louis, it's 4.5 hours away. Either way, whether you go to Frankfort or you go to Lawrenceburg, it takes 64 the whole way east, and it's a good time. So, and then there's a lot of, you pass through Louisville if you're going from west to east. So there's a lot of distilleries there too, and then there's Jeff the Creed in between, and then all the way out to Buffalo Traces in Frankfort as well too. But you go a little bit further up. To where Lexington is, and there's quite a few there too. And I'm trying to think of the one that we wanted to go to. I know Bullet is coming back towards Louisville, but back to this. Sorry, I could talk all day about that as well. Don't get me started on food. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I hope you all had a great Christmas, and you got some fun things that you wanted. And if not, maybe they're on back order on Amazon, or you're just waiting to save a little bit of money to buy something. Let me know, and I will try to look up MSRP on here and kind of put it in the description as well. Thanks, guys. Have a great day, and God bless you.